Today I will be discussing a low-cost, 3D printed, do-it-yourself simulation model for obstetrics and gynecologic procedures. Here you can see the various components of the model, and overall the model assembly parts can be seen here. All components of the model cost a total of $47 versus $33 depending on the quality of the monofilament that you use for 3D printing, and the total time for printing is roughly about 30 hours. And here you can see the base components that are 3D printed, the cavity of the model itself, and then on the bottom you can see the door hinges that attach both the anterior vaginal component to the posterior uterine components of the model. For the vulvar components of the model, you have here a cutout foam circle and tubular stockinette that is cut to simulate both the vaginal introitus as well as the vaginal canal itself. The end cap that screws onto the vaginal component of the model to hold the vulva in place, and latex skin. To assemble the vulva, place the latex skin within the cap, and then follow that by the foam circle that has the vaginal canal. You can create various uteri, such as the one here, which is folded latex sheets with a working cervical Oz, various cervical dilations cut from foam, or a see-through uterus in which you can see procedures that you're able to do. You can create various cervical dilations for obstetric simulation using the foam, and then with the 3D printed fetal head, you are able to simulate both suture lines as well as fetal fontanelles. The front and back components are held together with a rubber band. Different diameter cutouts of foam can be easily interchanged in simulation of various cervical dilations. With the vulva screwed on, you have a high-fidelity simulation. The fetal head component is placed within the uterine component and held in place and moved anteriorly with a rubber band. This allows for the simulation to be entirely performed by one individual without a second individual placing the fetal head pushing forward. Various cervical dilations can be easily exchanged. This model also has a component of ballotability to the fetal head as you are pushing against the fetal head with cervical exams. Both fetal scalp electrodes as well as intrauterine pressure catheters can also be applied in the model. Artificial rupture of membranes can also be performed using an inflated glove full of water. Placing the folded latex uterus with working cervical Oz into the model allows for practicing of various GYN simulations, such as performing a speculum exam, doing a pap smear, or IUD placement. And lastly, through creating a fetus model with dinosaur and skeleton toys with a cup filled with gelatin, one is able to simulate ultrasound-guided procedures for both obstetrics as well as in procedures such as D&Es. Thank you for your time, and I hope this do-it-yourself project is useful in your own practices.